What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you guys for tuning into Vitamin P's YouTube channel. Really cool news. First of all, before we announce any news, happy frickin' Mother's Day. I hope it was a great day for all you moms out there. I'm sure it was a little different than Mother's Days in the past. We usually do a huge brunch at, a hotel lobby or whatever, but those things didn't happen this year, so it was kind of nice just to hang with the family. So I hope you all had a chance to enjoy your day. Second bit of news, we are launching a podcast. Stay tuned for the date. We're still working out the kinks. You can see my new handy dandy mic right in front of me. The setup's a little different, so you'll see some different variations on the YouTube channel. So we're still gonna post these to YouTube, but we're also gonna have them posted to as a podcast, so you can listen to them in the car, and a lot of the stuff that we're doing are conversations like this anyway. So you'll have both options available, but podcasts are coming soon, so stay tuned. All right, big question of the week last week. 2 parts. What are you doing for your workouts? And what areas do you feel like are not improving on your workouts? So the first part was just setting you up for the second one, so we don't have to address that because that doesn't necessarily have to change. What areas are you not improving on your workouts? So this is a very specific to you question, but what I'll ask, I'm just gonna elaborate on where you guys were at last week and some very common answers that we always receive. So what areas are you not getting better, or what's the last little bit of improvement you'd like to see if you're a long time, fitnesser? It's usually some sort of weight loss is usually what we'll hear in there. Like, I want to lose the last 5, I want to lose the last 10, or I want to lose the first 50 if you're just walking in the door. And then very, very specific aesthetic goal is I want to lose that little bit of belly fat, I want to lose that little roll, I want to lose that little bit, around my belly button, under my arms, etc. So those are always the big answers that we hear. The very, very boring answer I can tell you is nutrition, right? Obviously that needs to be dialed in. There are plenty of resources for that. We're not gonna go into a nutrition chat today. And unfortunately, not to burst any bubbles, we're not gonna go into a specific podcast about how to lose belly fat, even though, shameless plug, we have a 6-week program that we're putting together that we're gonna put out very soon. I wanna dangle the carrot in front of you guys for a little while, but I'm pretty pumped about that. It's not something that I normally would do, but it's gonna be a fun one. So shameless plug, 6-week shred program coming soon. But with all that stuff, guidance is huge. So using myself as an example, the weight loss is not a goal for me, but I have a very specific performance goal. But that goal is suffering. If I'm being completely honest, it's because I'm choosing to spend time doing things I enjoy in the weight room and in the gym versus the things I need to be doing. So an hour spent, if I only have an hour and I should get on the bike and just do a slow spin for an hour, me lifting weight for an hour has been winning, because it's just not that last bit of goal to get better is not driving me enough to get on the bike for an hour. And that's a me problem. I have to, refocus and get things dialed in. So I'm not saying you're not focusing on your weight loss goal, but get with a coach, talk with people around you, refocus what you're doing for a plan if you really truly feel like it's not working. But before you start ripping everything apart and I need to change this and I'm not doing this right and I need to add this and I need to take this supplement, stop doing that. Take a step back. Ask yourself the question, have I done everything that I know I'm supposed to do to hit this goal? And I love you guys, but I'm sure the answer is no, because no one is 100% perfect. So back up, make sure that your path is right. Okay, so you are on the right path. The things that I'm supposed to be doing are going to get me to my goal, whether it's weight loss, losing fat, gaining muscle, etc., being better at XYZ sports. Have I done everything on that path and it's still not happening? I bet you haven't. All right, and it's not a knock on you, but there are times, it's 4 a.m. and you're supposed to do a 5 a.m. workout and you skip it, and then Wednesdays, you're just like, I think I'm gonna start skipping Wednesdays, and that was never part of the plan. So little compromises like that start to happen, or it's at night, you've been crushing it for 3 weeks, and someone brought brownies over for some unknown reason. You're like, well, I'll just have one. And then nothing happens, right? Nothing bad happens. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna have a little treat every night. And then that little treat translates into some sluggishness in the morning, and then we start to skip some workouts, and you guys can see how the ball gets rolling there. So the first thing I'd say with any goal setting and anything that you feel like is not happening the way you'd like is be really harsh on yourself. You look inward. What can you do better? What areas can you improve by yourself? Before you do that, you need to make sure you're on the right path, right? Am I doing the things? Is this course of action? If you want to go run a marathon and you're doing, you're testing your one rep max back squat every 6 weeks, I don't think those things aren't going to line up for you. So just keep those little things in mind. And then the deeper picture, the one that, it's honestly changed my life. I remember listening to Simon Sinek. If you guys are not familiar with him, go check it out. Simon Sinek, Start With Why. It's a really cool video, but it's start with why. Why are you focusing so much on the negative or the positive, or the weight loss or the muscle gain? What are you focusing on, and why are you focusing on it? And it's not, I want to lose that little bit of belly fat so I can look better. Okay, I buy. Why do you want to look better? Whenever we go down this path, this is something that I do very often with clients and new people come in for consultations. It's usually deer in headlights. Okay, yeah, Nick, I want to lose the last 10 pounds. Hey, Nick, I want to lose the last 10 pounds. Okay, why? Well, because I want to look a little bit better. Okay, why do you want to look a little bit better? I don't know, man. I just want to look better. What's wrong with you? Doesn't everyone want to look better? Well, yeah, of course everyone wants to look better, but why the hell do you want to look better? What does it make you feel like? What does looking a certain way make you want to feel? Why is that weight? There's usually a weight attached to it. I want to be 5 pounds lighter. Why? What is that weight? I'm not saying it's a bad goal, and it's usually like a defense mechanism. Like, I just want to do it. Well, rip it apart. Why do you want to do that? Why is that important to you? Why did that drive you to get to the gym at 5 a.m. or show up for your first class? Or maybe we just need to find that deeper meaning, because there is going to be some times, the deeper you go in your progression, you're a year in to working out, it gets harder and harder to hit those goals, because you start to get sharper and sharper with your focus, and the goals just get harder and harder. So I know I'm rambling a little bit, but keep that in mind. So working from the start with why, so kind of forward back. You have your goal, you feel a certain way, you want to achieve these things. Why do you want to achieve those things? 5 layers, the little kid question for at least 5 rounds. So I want to lose weight. Why do you want to lose weight? That's round 1. Because I want to look better. Why do you want to look better? That's round 2. I'm not going to answer any more for you. You got to go, but 3, 4, and 5. So go 5 rounds with yourself, whatever your why is. I will do my personal why right now. So my personal goal right now is performance. I want to complete an Ironman. Why do you want to complete an Ironman? Because it's the opposite of every type of training and workout I've ever done in my entire life. Why is that important to you? Because I like to do things that scare the crap out of me. Why do you want to do things that scare the crap out of you? 1, because people think you can't, and I like to prove people wrong, including myself. Why is that important for you? And then I get stuck. So maybe I need to go reevaluate. I can only get through 3 rounds, right? It's a difficult game to play, but I challenge everyone to do it. I'll drop my 5 this week, so I think that's an important homework assignment for me to do as well. So that's my challenge for everyone. If you're comfortable doing it, drop it in the comments. If not, send us a message. What's your goal, and what are your 5 whys behind your goal? We'll give away, we're just throwing this together right now. We'll put together a free training package. Let's do this. Anyone that sends me a message or writes in the comments their goal and the 5 reasons why, like why, I'll put you in a lottery to get the 6-week shred for free. How about that? How about them apples? Get that contest, get that 6-week belly burn program for free. All right, no more off the cuff. So start with why, play the why, or start with your goal, play the why game for 5 rounds with your goal. Make sure that your course is gonna hit your goal. So now it's like razor sharp. You are completely defined. You know exactly why you wanna hit it. It's a very strong feeling. You've attached a lot of emotion to it. What is my path? If you guys have a coach, if you're working with me already, booyah. If you're not, make sure you're doing your research. Make sure you know exactly what you're doing, so you're not aiming over here, even though you're supposed to be aiming straight ahead. And then after you've been hitting that for consistently for 6 weeks, then take a step back Am I seeing the progress in the direction that I want to go? Okay. Are there things that I can tweak to get a little bit better faster? Probably. Do those things and then keep rocking and rolling and keep playing that, keep working that cycle over and over again. And I can guarantee you'll start to see some great results. So have fun with it. Remember, goal, why, path. Am I where I want to be? Am I going where I want to be? Yes. Is that goal still something I want? Yes. Play the why game. Course, check. Goal, why, course, check. Keep it rolling, guys. Have a great day. Peace.